Okay everybody, here we go. One more video for today. I wasn't going to do it, but I decided I'm going to get through this. Egyptian line is this next one. I'm going to apologize for the exterior noises. There's going to be dogs barking, birds singing, next door neighbors. It's just going to happen. Okay, first step we're going to do is a dot grid. That's the first step. Second step is from this dot to this dot. You're going to make little circles. You can fill them in, I guess, if I'm going to do them in black anyway. I might as well start with them filled in or with a bigger pen. Anyway, you're going to make a line and then skip and then a line. And then on the other side, we're going to make a line and then a line on the other side and a line. Does that make sense? Every other one. So this, I don't know why they didn't show it here, but every other one that we're going to go inside, outside, inside, outside. You'll see it when I'm drawing it. It'll end up like this. There. Now they're showing the other parts. So it's too narrow and then too wide and then too narrow, too wide, too narrow, too wide. Does that make sense? Inside that, we're supposed to put a diamond. And then we're going to, so you want to make these far enough apart that you have room in here to do this other part. And then in here we come up and around and make an aura around that diamond. And then we come in here and make some more auras. She's squeezed two more in here. And we end up with this. And then her artwork looks like that. Oops. Bottom of my phone was... Did you see all that? I might not have been in frame. Okay, let's try again. Dots, lines, diamonds, auras, ends up like that. And then there's the artwork. Kind of looks like a circuit board. It's really cool. Now, we want to incorporate the letter E into this pattern. And I think the obvious way to do it, and the way most people are going to do it, is they're going to draw the letter E, block letter, with these lines. So they'll make it this way and then this way and make this one longer and make an E out of it and not have this side. I think that's the obvious way, but you know, I am not obvious. So I'm going to do something in the middle. So I want to make sure that my grid is plenty big, so I have plenty of room inside to do the design on the inside. So let's see what I come up with. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse this morning. I'm going to take my pencil and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the middle of my page. Or, yeah, I'm going to find the middle of my page. I could just measure, I suppose. That would be just as easy. Silly me. Okay, so my square is 4 1/4. So it's going to be 2. Right there's the middle. I don't usually measure. You guys know that. But I think for this one I want to do that so that I have kind of even spacing. And is this the same size? No, this is a little bit... Okay, there's the middle of my page. And I'm going to want a border, which means I want that much around the middle. Oh, we're all congested this morning. I hear my husband in the house trying to clear the cobwebs. Why is that so much? Oh, because one side is, it's not square, remember? It's a tiny bit rectangle. So these two sides are going to be slightly bigger than these two sides. That's okay. Now I should have a square there though. So now I have a square. And then I can divide that in half. How big is that then? It's not, it's like, okay. Do I have a 0? Oh, I do have a 0. Look, there's a 0 in this one. So it's 2 over. So that would be here. And that would be here. And then that would be here. Nope, wrong side. And here. Okay, let's see if that does a good thing here. Make me plenty big squares. I want nice big squares. That's good. Nice and big. Nice and big on my page. Alright, so I'm going to actually start with a nice big fat pen, if I can find my fat pen. Where's my fat pen? There. And I'm going to put, I'm going to want to color in my dots anyway, so I'm just going to make my dots already colored in, because that'll make it easier for me. All sorts of birds this morning. I hear the little sparrows and finches, and I hear the doves, and I hear the pigeons. Well, that's a dog. And I heard didn't hear any crows this morning. Heard some mockingbirds though. We get mockingbirds. Okay, so I've made my dots. This one's not going to have much of a border. Now, I think I'm going to want to erase all my grids because that's going to distract me, right? Right. Don't need them. Got to be very careful to not wrinkle up my page. For those of you who ask, I use a kneaded eraser because I don't draw very hard on the page. I don't dig into the surface. You can easily on cardstock dig into the surface of the page, and then even if you get all the graphite out, you still see the line because you've broken the surface of the paper. So I don't do that. That's why I've been using this mechanical pencil. It makes a really nice, thin line that doesn't dig into the page. I can manage it. Okay, so there's that. And now we want to go with our thin lines, and I'm going to make them pretty thin, I think. No, I think I'm going to make them a 1, a little bit bigger. And we're going to go, which way do I want it to run? Do I want it to run this way or that way? I think I want it to run that way. Okay, so we're going to go over, under, over, under. I guess for you that was under, over. Okay, now we want to match that here. We don't want to do it on this side because that'll be the same. We want to go opposite. That side, that side, that side, that side, like that. Okay, then opposite again. And then opposite again. Okay, I want this line a little bit thicker. I'm going to go back over it with another pen. I think I chose just slightly too thin of a pen for this. Let me go into my number 3. And I'm just going to go over that line. Yeah, I feel better with that. This thinner line that I drew with, this one is more like the size I want to put the middle parts. Oh, come on, turn back on, you silly thing. And then I think on this side, I want to make sure that I'm doing that same thing around the edge. Because I am going to want to stop it somewhere, right? Like that. Okay. Now, the sample has us drawing that diamond. I mean, the step out has us drawing the diamond in these wide spots, which is good. We do want to do that. Deciding how big a diamond I want. Like that. Just want to make sure I've got it kind of in the middle. That's why I'm doing it in pencil first. You can do that. You don't have to just do pen only, because we are doing creative pattern tangling. We're not doing Zentangle, which is a different thing. It's fine, it's cool, artwork's beautiful, but that's not what we're doing. So I don't, that's a little off. Okay, do I like where I've put those? Yes. Okay. So then yeah, okay, that'll be fine. So now I want to use the skinnier pen. I think I want the I actually think I want the thicker pen for my diamond shape as well. Okay. Erase my pencil marks. Get rid of the things that I don't want. I like to erase them as I go rather than waiting till the end, because I don't like them to distract me. So now I want to go around the diamond shape like that. Be the easiest way for me. I don't know about you, but for me to pay attention to spacing and stuff, this will be the easiest thing for me, is to go around here first. This is kind of a complicated little pattern, isn't it? It's alright, we can do complicated. You just break it down into steps. That's what I love about this art form, is that the things that look complex are really easy if you break it down into the steps. Okay, so now we're going to go here and here. Like so. I can hear you talking to me. You're saying, well, you've forgotten your letter E. Where's your letter E? I don't see it yet. You're right, you don't see it yet. But I have an idea. I have two ideas, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to do, or if I'm going to do both. One idea is to just incorporate the letter E in here. Like that. Which I think might be what I do. I think that's what I'm going to do. That was my first thought, was to make these into E's. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so my other thought was to try to somehow make these lines into E's, but I think that will just disrupt the flow of the pattern, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so now I want to do this again. But this time, we're going here, here, and we're going that way. Then we're going here, like that. What time is it? I'm getting close to my witching hour. I have to go in the house at 9 o'clock. Because (9:30) is church. I need to get ready. Not that I'm going anywhere, but I need to get my computer on and get to the right page. And it's communion day, so I need to get my communion elements organized. And yes, you're seeing this on a Friday, and I'm drawing on a Sunday, but I'm also drawing a month ahead or behind or whatever. As you're watching this, in real life, it's a month ago. Does that make sense? I'm actually drawing the first Sunday in May, and you're watching it the first Friday in June. So, I'm hoping that by now we're getting closer to being back to normal, although I think we're going to have a new normal, which may be that we end up having to wear those damn masks. Oops, pardon my language. Darned masks. Out in public all the time. I hate them. Sorry for my language. Boy, I don't usually swear. You can tell I really don't like them if I've been swearing. Oops, forgot the end of that one. Okay, so it goes here and here, and that way, and this way, and here. And all I'm doing is just following what we did before. But I see when you go this way with it, then it makes it look like it's connected underneath. That's what gives it that kind of circuit board look. It's really cool. I like it. And one more time. Fill these in by orating one more time around these spots. Give it that extra circuit board look. I've gone quiet because I don't know what else to say. I almost skipped a spot. I don't want to do that. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then I'm going to incorporate those E's by getting an even fatter pen. My 08, I think. And I'm going to incorporate them right in here. And I'm going different directions so that it's less obvious. Some of them are right side up, and some of them are upside down, and some are on the left, some of them are right. What did I decide? This one's going this way. There we go. Tricky, huh? I've got my E's in there. And now I'm going to shade, and then we'll be done. The sample had it colored. Coloring is cool, but I don't think I'm going to color. I'm just going to shade. Need to put that pencil back. I want the soft one today. I want the 6B. So I'm going to say that this is the part where it's going under. So that's where it's going to get shaded. So on every other, just like we drew it. Just like that. And then the big smudgy. I want big smudge today. Depending on how much I want that graphite to spread, I change which tool I use. You can see this is considerably larger than the small one I usually use. But this spreads the graphite out further and a little bit smoother. It really drags it outward. The combination of the super soft lead of a 6B pencil and the fatter tip of the blending stump really pulls that graphite further out. That's what I want. And you'll see that I'm not doing this one yet. I'm going to turn it around so that the tip of my blending stump is aiming at that line, because that way I don't go over. If I try to do it here, I'm smudging the wrong way and I can't see what I'm doing. So I want the tip away from my hand and not toward my hand. That makes sense. See, that's not going to work. I'm going to turn it over. And now I don't go over the line because I can see what I'm doing. It's coming together. I feel like I want a highlight though. Oh, me and my highlights. I really like my highlights. I was thinking I was done. It doesn't want to be done. It wants a highlight. Do I have a bright green? I have this one. This sort of chartreuse yellow. That might make a good highlight instead of white. Yeah. I really don't want white. White's too much. Just like on that other one, white would be too much. Just that. I still feel like I want some white. I love my white. Dang it. Yellow, maybe? No. I really want my white. Alright. I'm giving in. I'm doing it very softly. I really kind of wanted to emphasize this where it goes under. You'll see it more with the white. Oh dear. That's loud. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm not done. My husband has come to retrieve me. I'm almost done.
I like it.
Good. Okay. Now I'm done. What? It needed something. It always needs something. All right. There we go. Zoom in. I'm finished. I've got all my hidden E's and got my pattern done, and now it's time for church. So I have to leave. See you guys later.
Have a great day.
Bye.